What's up, internet world? Check out the garden this year. Good gracious, look at them collard greens right there. Man, some big ass leaves. That's my arm right there. Them collard greens big as my arm. So I've been kind of neglecting the garden for the last 3 days. I'm supposed to have been out here and harvested that row of collard greens for the last, probably since Sunday. Today Thursday. And the rain that we got the other night and the heat really done made things stand up. Like this big piece of whatever that is right there. That's a weed that should have never got that tall in the garden right there. And it got these little spikes on it, if you can see it right there. So you have to be careful when you grab it, because these spikes, they hurt. I don't know what that is, but that should have never been able to get that tall. Like I say, that water and that heat mixed together, that made that be able to jump pretty high in the last couple of days. I mean, that right there is like almost 2.5 feet long, whatever kind of weed that is, whatever it is. I don't want it in my garden. My tomatoes are starting to come on. Yeah. Supposed to have been came out here and harvested this squash. You can see that squash down in there. Now the squash that they got in the supermarket nowadays is not like these. The squash that we used to see when we was little kids at, you know, Thanksgiving time and all that, where squash used to have these little lumps on it. You can't really see it like that because that squash so bright and yellow. I mean, even how yellow the squash is. And there's no fertilizer that's been used on this garden at all. This is all water. And you see how big things have gotten. See my basil. All right. Cabbage. That's a whole row of cabbage right there. Going all the way down. Time to harvest that. I came out here early last week though. See this right here? This weed right here, that same weed that I just pulled out down there, that thing got so big. But stuff like that, I pulled that out before it get a chance to take off and grow. But yeah, this right here is this gonna be my kale right here. And if you look, I came out here the other day, you see all those stalks right there. I cut all of those down. Like right there, I cut all of that down. Again, here goes some more weeds. See, I like to stay pulling my weeds out early before they get too big. But yeah, all of those stalks right there, I cut kale off of this whole row of kale going up the other day. And I left the tops. Okay, if you can see, I cut all that out, but I left the tops so it'll keep growing. But I got a big, massive cucumber. I mean, the garden done laid a turd up in here, but I got this net right here. Well, I can't get to the inner portion of this net like I want to. But there's a cucumber that's down in here that's needing to be harvested. And I mean, it's a turd. There it is right there. There you go. I need to get him out of there. There's a bunch of more cucumbers around here. Man, I gotta be careful where I step. Don't want to step on my stuff. All that's cabbage right there. Look at that. That's good cabbage right there. So I'm gonna be harvesting that over the next probably day and a half, 2 days or whatever. But all of those yellow flowers right there, all of those are cucumber sites. There's a little baby cucumber right there from the start. Bam. You know? So yeah, the garden doing pretty good. I just done got a little lazy. I ain't been out here harvesting like I should have. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of this out here right now. Since I'm out here, let's see here. See if I can get you a little HD right here. I don't want to cut the main stalk, but Oh no. See how I got them lumps on it? You know, that's them squash for when we was younger. They used to tell us these were like Thanksgiving time vegetables. Here's another one. There's another one right here. I gotta get it cut down too. I'm gonna cut all those down. I'll cut all of those out. Take them in the house. Got me some radish over here. Oh, this is carrot right here. Oh, that's carrot. As you can see down in there. Got some radish. Right there, more radish. Alright, got me some red cabbage right here. Purple cabbage, whatever color you want to call it. Got me some broccoli right there. Alright. Got me some ghost peppers, finna come on there. Got them banana peppers popping off right here. Yes, sir. More banana peppers popping off right there. I should have put me a cage on my banana peppers so they'll stand up. But you know, laziness gets the best of everybody sometime. And there you go there. There goes some of my cucumbers there. There go one there. Looks like we got another baby one coming on. There's one right there ready to be picked and harvested. There's another one down there. Another one down there. And all this right here is cucumber vine. There's another cabbage right there, looking nice and pretty, ready to be harvested. I need to come out here and cut all this, man. But you know, sometimes laziness will get the best of you. You know. There's another little cucumber right there, getting pretty big. Probably by the end of the day, it'll probably be done swole up pretty good. There's one right there. So you know, I got a lot of cucumbers coming in. But them collard greens again, look at them collard greens. I'm gonna come out here and cut them collard greens. Get my old lady to go ahead and wash them collard greens up. So I can vacuum seal them and put them in the deep freezer. But them tomatoes, I'm not really a tomato man. I grew these tomatoes for my old lady and they just doing their thing. I mean, too bushy. Got some more peppers right now. What's crazy about these peppers right here is I planted these peppers first. And the peppers I just showed you down the row over there, I planted them about a month later and they've already started sprouting bananas. I mean, peppers, banana peppers that is. And these right here lacking behind, they just taking all day. I think the quality of the soil may be having something to do with it, even though these are standing up taller and bushier. Then again, I got me some green beans in here, you know, needing to be harvested. You'll see there a little bit of green beans. You can't really tell like that, but there's one right there. These are green beans here, all there and down. And over here I got my watermelon patch and cantaloupe patch. And they should be coming on strong here in a couple of weeks. As you can see, you know, you got a couple of little spots in there where you got the yellow flowering. That's gonna be where the bud site's gonna be at. But yeah, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna do some harvesting probably later on today or maybe tomorrow or something like that. And get a lot of this cut down, especially that monster right there. Got some big old collard greens right there, boy. Them things gonna be good. So yeah. And I didn't know what that was. But I guess the point of this video, if anybody can get anything out of this, is, you know, procrastination will get the best of you. And laziness is a disease, so don't catch it. Because I got a little lazy over the last couple days and I procrastinated. And as you can see, when you procrastinate and you get lazy, time will cost you.